So in the Cape Town Sevens, we have already seen some massive results throughout the group stages, and this game now, New Zealand versus Fiji, the winner, they will advance to the semi-finals. The loser, they will be playing off for 5th place. So this game, extremely crucial for both of these sides. And in this preview, we'll be looking through at the previous fixtures for these teams, the key players to keep an eye out for, and then also a prediction at the end for, I think, will win this game. But both of these sides are a part of Pool A alongside South Africa and Great Britain. We did see the Blitzboks beat both of them in the first 2 rounds, so that is why they are advancing. And now these 2 sides playing off for that 2nd place position. But opening up for New Zealand, they were able to get themselves the win, 29 points to 12 over Great Britain. Their most recent game up against the South Africans, they did lose by 5 points, 19 points to 14. Pretty close game. New Zealand started fast, getting themselves the try, but then from there, the Blitzboks, just like they did up against the Fijians, managing to fire back into it. For the Fijians, they started off with the loss to South Africa, 24 points to 21, and then their most recent game up against GB, they did well to win it, 21 points to 17 up against a Great British side that really looked determined to cause the upset, and they were all but able to do so. But for the Fijians, it once again came down to Vuiviwa Nadolvalo scoring himself a try and then some great impact off of the bench to help secure Fiji the victory. But in terms of key players, of course, Vuiviwa Nadolvalo, certainly one to keep an eye out for. He has already scored the most tries out of any player on the 7 circuit for 2025, and that does seem like it's going to continue with the clinical try scoring rate that he has had this year. Josefa Talatholo, his offloading throughout that first match up against the South Africans was absolutely incredible. It led to him scoring himself a try in that game, as well as setting up his teammates. And in a game up against the Kiwis, when South Africa started throwing that ball around that little bit more, that is when New Zealand started to struggle. But then at the same time, if you throw the ball around too much, that is when that counter-attack can happen. And that is the last thing Fiji can afford. For New Zealand, we did see the try for Tony Nashu in that last contest up against the South Africans. We've also seen some great work from Brady Rush, maybe not quite the same impact as he did have throughout the playoff games in Dubai, because that was absolutely phenomenal what that man was doing, but still definitely enough of an impact to make a statement here. And then Akulio Rokalisoa, that pure pace, when he finds a gap, he is just absolutely gone. If you can do that up against Fiji, they have got some speedsters who may have a decent chance of catching him, such as a Vuiviwa Nadolvalo or a Tario Vailawa, but I don't see this game being split by a massive margin. I think that both of these sides are going to be back and forth and have an absolutely outstanding game. Now, I will also mention these 2 sides met in Dubai just last week. We did see the win for New Zealand, 24 points to 21. They missed 2 conversion attempts, whereas Fiji, they did go 3 from 3. They've been doing a great bit of work again by running around those tries near the post, making it nice and easy for the conversions to be made. But now we are up to that stage of a prediction. It is very hard to know what New Zealand's mentality will be heading into this matchup. It has to be do or die. But Fiji in their game up against Great Britain, after being beaten by the Blitzboks, they did seem a little bit flat in that next contest. So whether or not New Zealand follows suit and have that same effect here, or whether this is the game that they fire from the get-go, really try and make a statement up against the Flying Fijians. But I am actually going to go with what I believe would be an upset in this scenario, and that is a Fijian victory in this game. And I'm going a low-scoring contest, 12 points to 7 in favour of Fiji. I just feel like these 2 sides both won't want to make massive errors. Now, there is the other side, which is they may go absolutely firing from the first whistle, and we could see about 7 or 8 tries combined between these 2 teams, but I do think it will be low scoring. I do see Fiji just narrowly sneaking ahead of New Zealand, but nonetheless, this game is kicking off at 6:19 a.m. New Zealand time, so anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we are going to be doing the commentary on the channel as well. But of course, do let me know who you think will be winning this game in the comments down below, and I will see you all for the next one.